Welcome back to the Germany campaign in Ultimate Admiral. As you see, my minus is due to the update that has changed the economy. So my economy will have to recover from that. And in terms of, I did build one new Dreadnought. It has two towers of dual 14-inch guns, or it's four of them, so it's like 8 gun barrels of 14-inch guns. Then 16 8 guns. So it's another version of the 40 because I do feel like maybe it's better. And then I have some improved heavy cruisers and some more light cruisers with quite significantly more firepower than the previous versions. But I am not producing them right now. I am waiting for. Well, first of all, this destroyer is soon finished. And I'm also waiting for these finances because this dockyard is building. You can see my ship capacity. It does allow me to build more light cruisers and newer, heavier cruisers. Okay, so let's build a couple of more of them if it allows it. I just don't want to get trapped with a downward financial state. It's quite important that I recover financially. So yeah, but we will get these new ships as well. Then we have all of these light cruisers that are building up, and those are the newer version. Are they? No. The Hamburg class. Then we have this the ship sign. Oh yeah, it is the Hamburg class. Yes, one 7.9-inch guns, five 6.9 guns. So quite a significant firepower. And yeah, so we will see how that goes. Anyway, let's start with war with several nations. I do want to transfer some destroyers to that because the fact that these destroyers are on its own doesn't exactly help me. We want to have some sort of mine clearing ability. We do not want to fight the Americans without having something to deal with the mines. So that's also important for us to have destroyers in our battle groups. And we're finally at war with the American fleets. There seems to be quite a lot of ships here. And we are going to fight them here. There's quite a few ships here. Some of them a bit heavier light cruisers. That's good to see. But there's some old battleships and some old cruisers. Somewhat like compared to what the French have been using and the Chinese have been using, the Americans do seem to go for a bit heavier light cruisers. But at this stage, though, it is still nothing compared to what my ships can bring to the table. And that is not bragging, that's just a fact. Let's see. Then this, and then we can go for some scouting for the battleship. So we have some screening power. Why are we abreast? Go ahead. And then we have the screen, and they are ahead as well. That's good. We need to win these American battles in order for us to take American colonies once we have once they want peace. We must win that one. So like we're just randomly bombarding here, even though we don't really see the enemy. Some of my heavy cruisers are a bit damaged. Okay, they seem to be turning around. That should be a full treffer. No. Fire! Cannon! Get the bloody hit in. Come on, how hard is it? Are the American ships, are they running away from me or are they... Yeah, they're running away. See how... Is these men firing? No. What are we shooting at? Well, the American fleet seems very badly damaged. All of them will sink in one volley, essentially. There we go. Boom. We will send the destroyers on their own as they are faster. There we go, finally, something sank. There, that must have been a heavy cruiser. Or so-called heavy. By light cruiser, by this day's standards. So now our 5-point gun is shooting its volley. And then now the ships are so badly damaged that even a destroyer is a big threat to all of them. What they just do is just pepper the enemy from afar. And the new destroyer we're gonna make is gonna have 5-inch guns again. Because that just increases the amount of range they have. That's just vastly superior. And I don't really care about the rate of fire is being slightly less. It is much better. Fire! Then on 4. This one has no engine going. That one will die in like 1 second, essentially. My destroyer's there to go in here. And the Americans seem to have changed their mind. They want to fight this one. Boom! There we go, good hit. Come on, sink it faster. There we go. Deal with their torpedo boats and all that. There we go. Fire, fire, fire. Hmm. Yeah, our battleships keeps themselves very far away from danger, whilst the destroyers are selfishly throwing themselves into the fray. The big ships are bigger targets. Yep, just keep peppering them, sir. Sink their little fleet. Sink them with all you got. Yeah, that one hit everybody. Yep, come on. A bit spread out. They're using their torpedo boats as screens. Oh, that was a good hit. I'm surprised they haven't hit me yet. That's just that proves how ancient their technology is. Uh, yeah, these torpedoes should be able to hit me. There they go. Maybe, but this destroyer saw the torpedo. Maybe they can escape it. Maybe, yes. This is a brave torpedo boat. I may lose it, but I don't really care. These destroyers are very cheap to make, and they do cause crew casualties, making these bigger ships much more inefficient. And they are cheap to repair and build new ones if I really want to. Ooh. Ha! Destroyed funnel. Yay, we sank a torpedo boat. And we sank another heavy cruiser right there. So maybe we can just focus fire on the battleships now, huh? The most important things, huh? Like, like they don't, well, they don't really have much weaponry here. They're vastly inferior to everything that I have. Time for us to sink the American Navy. There we go. We have a couple more ships. Oh, there they are. There they are. And the destroyers are going for them. We are greedy. We want to sink all the American ships here if possible. That sure cost the Americans. Now you want destroyers with the RDF equipment that was uncovered or researched the end of the last video, because it gives even more reconnaissance. I can detect the people further away from me. So that means that the guns with superior range can then be utilized more efficiently. The destroyers are quite fast. They can catch up to most things. But why are we going there? We saw the enemy. Turn around and fight them. See what they have. Yeah, damage the light cruiser. Then we take these destroyers and we're gonna hunt them down. Preferably with some help from the heavy cruisers and the battleships. I think the battleships are shooting. Apparently they... Oh, wait. No, they're just shooting with their 13 pounders, which is good, in a way. There we go with a good flooding. Okay, now it's just 2 more ships. And we are finished. We just need to detect where they are. I think they're close as the speed are quite low. I will get a notification of where the enemy is. Don't see smoke yet, but we will wait till comes up. We'll come to site journey. Let's go here. Let's try to spot them. Enemy smoke is to the north, so yeah, we don't see them. Are these 2 remaining ships a big threat? No. But it's good because the enemy loses crew. And every tonnage that's sunk will just increase the leverage that I will have in the peace negotiation. I want as many colonies as possible. So let's see, go here and now see if the battleships can spot. Apparently The enemy saw my battleships, but I don't see them. Northwest. Ostfriesland und der König. Okay, we had a victory. 19 sank ship, and there was only 3 heavy cruisers that were left, and all of them are badly damaged. Yeah, we will fight to the end here. We will not get peace with them. They are harassing my troop transports. But we have such a big financial gain. See, the French are over there. And we German troops are advancing into southern France, so we will get these ports. That's very good. And then the French only have the... And they're revolting here. The Soviet Union controls that area of Spain, apparently. Okay, another big gun, the Mark 15, and the small guns is the Mark 2. The 5, the version 5. See, a new destroyer in 3 turns. Maneuver warfare is some more increased efficiency on the crews, and then also some yeah, some better training, so they get more experience faster. The Thor versus this, and these are, yeah, of course we will fight them. Start the battle. Battle line, and let's go 30 speed. These are 25 speed heavy cruisers. They should have an easy time in spotting the enemy. Why are they abreast? Go ahead. Hoping that the enemy won't run away. They likely will. They shouldn't be able to run away from my destroyers. Fire! Shoot! There we go. A dot torpedo. There we go. With one of them sank or sunk. Got the mission accomplished, but we want to sink everything, sir. No. We are roasting the ship. It has much internal fires. Internal fires, I mean. Most of their assaults are destroyed and on fire. Fire! Didn't get this really. Like, I'm just peppering it. You can see how many hits I got here, 166. And they have got one hit in against the destroyer. So these are not like the best heavy cruisers that they can have. I do want them sank. Want my ships to sink it. The enemy has paid maintenance for all these ships, all only for them to get destroyed without really doing any impact. But I realized when I did my own American campaign that, oh, I should have. I don't know if I played. I don't remember the difficulty I started the German campaign on. I think it's normal. If I could bump it up to, the highest, I would do so. Um, because it was actually very manageable. It's just a big enemy has much more ships, really. That's the main difference. Yeah, you can see that I need more ships into these areas because that they're sinking my transport ships. So you took my. What do you mean fail to take Thailand? What the hell? Well, are we advancing or are we losing ground here? 97. Okay, so pretty much next turn we will get southern France. This will be great. Important just to keep updated on what's happening here. Some more accuracy. That's 2-pounder. New warfare. The rangefinder. We're on our way here, sir. Don't you worry about it. We're gonna make the Americans pay. Some gas turbines and well, that was a quite few ships from America that are getting hit by mines. No, you're not gonna get anything from me. There we go. Uh, we took the French territories of this, so we will probably go into Spain, but the Spanish territories now. Are we more offensive here? 10 months for that, and then 3 months. We are building a massive amount of heavy cruisers. That's a good, like we are waiting for the better battleships. Because when this is done, we can make some new ones. I just want an alternative version of and our economy, it was minus 68 million. Now it's minus 49 million. So I think the economy is going to recover. We took this land, and that gives us income. Every land we take gives us more income to the. So it is important that we take more land, build more ships. And now we're minus 58. Uh, Oi, oi, oi. Empire of Japan. Fight to the end. Okay. No. There we go. We conquered the. We'll really. We are really going for the French colonies here in Africa, which makes perfect sense. Um, and then but we should go for the French territories over here. Like, what are the French going to do when they simply ran out of income? See the Mark 5 as Mark 3 guns. Yes, we got the destroyer. Let's make a new destroyer. It shall be 5-inch guns, pure 5-inch gun. The destroyer free. Everything else became obsolete. Don't think there's much room left. What is the ideal hull? What's the ideal speed for this one? 34.5. Then let's make it 34.5. And let's go for a standard. Of course, group 3 with reinforced bulkheads. I know I can go even further if I want to, but ideally not. Let's go for depth charges. No, let's go for some mines. We want some 1.5 there and main deck 1.5. And let's see if we can make the pitch not ideal. If make if we have it here, yeah, secondary arm tower will allow me to have a gun in it. Otherwise, okay, I can only have arm towers. Well, then it doesn't matter what I do. Maybe not there, maybe here. We want some funnels. Maybe here because it's lower profile and they may not get as hit as other parts. Then we usually go induced, right? Yes. You have the turbines. That's good. 31. Okay. 21. Wow, this is tricky. Ideally, come on. Where can I have this main tower again? Here, okay. Funnel. Nope. That's 94. That should be 100, right? 94% efficient. Now you're 116, okay. Secondary tower there. Now you... Ha! 6,000! Yeah. 6,000, yeah, that's a good tonnage, I would say. Okay. How the hell did it become so expensive? There is nothing here. Like, what the hell? Okay, let's go for, let's see. The ideal speed was 34.5. Now the weight is 86. Group, it's 86. Yeah, a couple 9 tons less. Then go for anti-flooding 2. Some mine sweeping. And then we have the armor. And the main deck. Okay, we may not be able to have the main deck as well as the secondary tower. It's arm tower. Okay, now some funnels. 35 tons. 93. Yeah. Yeah, secondary tower, eh? There. Okay, now we need a main gun. This Mark 5 has... It did say it had more range, didn't it? Yeah, maybe I was looking at something else. Anyway, we need more cannons for sure. So let's go for a medium super firing here. The weight of 124. And the other one is the 59. It's okay. Yeah, it looks okay. Some 5-inch guns here. This one can't fire. It needs torpedoes. There, it needs a 4-inch gun, perhaps. No, a 3-inch gun. Yep, that's good enough. And now we need torpedoes, my good sir. Torpedoes are the king of the world. There we go. Not a very good. Well, it has lots of firepower. I go for a barbette here. Don't think the barbette is firing here now. Very small, tall, very small. Full barbette, no. Only here that it's allowed. Ah, another main cannon here. Did that affect the range, what it could do? Yep, it allowed it to actually be there. Okay. And there it is relatively... let's go for another medium barbette here if possible. No. Too tall barbette. Very small. Nope. Nope. Ah, no. Alright. Then I guess even more torpedoes. And since we can't afford to lose the... Let's see here what this is. Standard. Yes. Natural single bottom group. Anti-flooding 2. Reinforced bulkheads. Go capped. Cap. Heavy. And TNT. It's simply safer. And chance reloading, that's good. And now we can go for some 20-inch. What parts? What parts are badly placed? This one. Okay. And let's see here. The RDF is essential, and we want the long range fire here. We don't really need to see the submarines, and we don't really need to have mines. Mines are good, essentially. They give the destroyer essentially that mines makes the destroyers very formidable. And okay, now it's the AP range just went up. I can't make it bigger than this because this one is being affected. Okay, and then I have this one 3-inch gun there. Can I stack even more 3-inch guns? Okay, question is it worth it? Can this 3-inch gun there? Yeah, it can add a little firepower. Don't essentially don't count on it. Okay, and let's go for some conning tower. That so the crew has a bit more protection. Standard shells, freeze. No, ho ho. Okay, let's go for tube. That's good. Almost. Damn it. Well, we can't have everything here, but it's see here if I want to see if I can make something that gives a little bit better roll and pitch. It is not perfect, you know. And my cats are just looking at me. Hey, daddy, want to play? Nope, not right now. It is a very if I get rid of this one, then it's 93. But maybe I can get some less funnels or a thinner funnel because I didn't really need that much more. And then maybe, nope, it has to be there. Can I get another barbette? No. Can I get another, maybe a 4-inch gun? That is possible, though it won't really be able to fire. Can a 3-inch gun fire? It is the same rate. And then 110 force 9. Let's go for a 4-inch barrel. Aha, the ship is overweight. Okay, let's go for a 3-inch gun. Is that okay? Yeah, that is fine. So quite a lot of guns on this destroyer. It's quite fast, it has good reconnaissance. The torpedoes are a bit like only I have them here. May not be the most optimal, but you know by this point, I don't rely on torpedoes. If I relied on torpedoes, I would just go all torpedoes essentially, then let the ship die after it's done its run. Single hull, anti-flooding. I'm happy with this ship. Research. Nope. But I need to go here to the 2 for 3 so I can build a lot more destroyers here. What I have. Build it. Let's build. Yeah, 20 of them. And let's also get them support. Let's say keel. My finance is going like oof. It's taking a big hit. But the GDP and all that will make it so that they will gradually make up for the maintenance of one ship, then another and another. And if I lose a ship, that's just a bonus for them. Let's see on politics, how many ships do the Americans have? 154, and the British have only... Ha! They're building 313 ships. And the Americans are building 132. So they are building up quite a substantial fleet. And we're almost taking the Morocco. Boo. Are you saying America can't give me anything else? I want this, damn it. Why aren't you letting me have this? This is what I want. Okay. So now we're facing the French again. And we will beat them again. Two battleships and 4 heavy cruisers. Yes, sir. Well, you can go in with... Ha! Okay, not exactly what I wanted, but okay, sure. Let's use our destroyers like a battleship. Let's see, just see how this goes, eh? There we go. That's one ship sunk. For sure. Fire! Now my 4-inch guns are opening fire. It's trying to ward off that ship. Could be rather devastating. See, all their funnels got destroyed immediately. These battleships in teams of 2 are doing very well. Shoot! This was an old light cruiser, this was a bit more modern. Some torpedoes here. Some newer heavy cruisers are over there. Again, dreadnoughts are not something you want to fight. Fire! Did we get two hits there on two ships, or was it a separate hit? Yeah, it must have been this separate hit. Oh well. Now it's time to deal with this one. Losing these ships are quite devastating for France because as they lose territory, they also lose the ship building capacity in terms of tonnage. They are losing ports and the ability to build, and the more ports and colonies you have, the more you can build. Here we sank all their heavy cruisers and light cruisers and that one destroyer for no hits of the enemy or no hits from the. Hmm. So we are able to invade, eh? Did not invade. We were the 6 months. And this destroyer were apparently not, it didn't have port selected. Now it does. So some of light cruisers will be available next turn. We will place them tactically in these African theaters, the Suez Canal, ships that are like less important theaters. The main battlefield ships are just asserting themselves their dominance, and shall win uh, shall win indeed. Finances. Ooh, that's one got built. We can. Do I want to check out now if I can build a better battleship, or do I want to wait? Uh, like those battleships I already have, like they are doing their work. There's no argument about they're not uh, that they are not efficient. And I just want to see how much more tonnage do I get here. If I get anything more. 34,000. Okay. So these dreadnoughts are as big as they can become. And I guess it's more the battle cruisers that this 28.5. Should we build a battle cruiser? Large. The battle. Can we do kind of mischief build here? 8, 5, 4. Okay. Build it. 28.4. Standard hull with group 3. Reinforced bulkheads there. I know this battleship is more for speed, be able to catch up to the enemy. Let's go here. Advanced foredeck. Okay, a secondary tower. Rear deck. Okay, now we need some funnels. Central funnel crane. Do we want to be that far forward? Or do we want to have like a main gun? These barrels are like, okay, yeah, we'll go with 15-inch guns on these. Then I need a barbette to make it on top of that one. And then gun on top of that. Now we have the 4-weight offset, which we must compensate by the main. No, it wasn't the main deck. The foredeck? Nope, that was even worse. The alternative deck? Yep. Want to keep everything clear. Alright, what else do we want? In here we want engine. We want engines. The hyper funnel is the most. This one gives me more damage control. And let's go with an induced as always. Then we go for even more damage control, right? Yeah. And the main tower, okay. Oh, I have to have it over there. Okay. No, I didn't. That was fine. But I guess I get more spotting range if I am there. Okay, badly placed. Well, sir, I can't argue with that. This is a... Nah, I don't know. We're speedy, so we can kite the enemy. Like with 15-inch barrels. Wait, I have to go back here. I want side guns. Shoot all sides, preferably. No, these are too big. I guess in terms of casemates guns, it is 8-inch guns all the way. So they can like harass enemy ships coming in, trying to get us. Then we have the RDF, the long range. Definitely want more armor than what is available. I do think though that the guns are too heavy for this kind of battle class. So sort of like a niche. Like you want it to be big, good, but you don't want it to be like a 15-inch gun. Like they're so speedy. We want some main guns. Maybe we do it a 13-inch barrel there. And then over here. That spares us a lot of tonnage. And maybe we can even place some barbette. We want barbette. Yes, we want medium barbettes. Standard barbette. No mounts. What do you mean some parts are badly placed? What kind of badly placed barbette are you talking about, sir? Enormous, gigantic corvette. Okay, very tall. Okay, can we have some medium? Like, we're not allowed to have barbettes here on this ship. Okay. That's valid. But then I can't have more of it. Is it hard? Nah. This is good. And nope, I think it's too much. They're too big caliber guns here. Let's click and then yeah, take go for 6 caliber gun. Way casemates are like, okay, we'll have that. Wow, that's a lot of firepower. Is it worth it? Is this ship worth the cost? Corvette there, some badly placed. What do you mean a badly placed ship? No way, mate. No way. No. Oh no. Ah, yeah, they can shoot. And the armor is good. See if we can make armor better. And again, we need to fix this one. Cap. Increased ammunition and standard heavy shell and enhanced reloading. Possible. And then we want to go for the TNT for safety. Reinforced bulkheads 1. We can go for reinforced bulkheads 2. We can even go for this shaft, I think. Yeah. It will dramatically increase the cost, but now we will have an alternative path until we get the modern battleship. They are faster, but less durability. So that's the trade-off. We're probably no, we're not. We will soon. Okay, let's go next turn. Come on, take Morocco now. It looks like we did. 2 meetings. I hope they are well worth it, my lord. Right to the end. Okay, this is just a heavy cruiser. Fight it. Oh, and let's go. We will also send you on your own. Come on, let's fight it. Find me the heavy cruiser and sink it. what these destroyers are doing of preparing their torpedoes. The destroyers are going to become more accurate. Start getting hits in. It won't be immediate damage or severe consequences, not by these 5-pounders. It's more from the battleships in that case that will dramatically sink them. Hey, let's see a torpedo. Let's go right into it. Ah, they unleashed a torpedo on me. Yeah, I can see a niche for the battle cruiser. The niche is that these dreadnoughts, though powerful, it does allow smaller ships to escape. By getting the battle cruisers, I get the firepower of a battleship, unlike I can on a heavy cruiser. And then I can still act like a battleship, but just get away from the enemy. But my heavy cruisers will also be very formidable with all their 10-pounder guns. But they won't challenge enemy dreadnoughts though. Oh, we got a torpedo hit there. They have gotten 2 floodings here on my destroyers. But my destroyers are quite sturdy. There we go. Finally. That friendship did well considering what, like they did damage some of my destroyers. And here they have a light cruiser, which is it's having an even more hopeless fight than the previous ships. I really want to clear out France. I am surprised about why the enemy keeps the old, obsolete battleships. What happened? Is it because I have kept my, like, I do have my little list, or, you know, of old battleship designs, and I did that for when I did play Japan and all that, you know, before I started with YouTube and okay, started. This is more of a hobby, and um, yeah, so maybe that's why they're so obsessed with the older ships. But I don't know really if that's why. It would explain a couple of things, but the enemy generally they think more of finances. They think, okay, I take the cheaper ship and I build 5 of them instead of one really advanced ship. I can make 5 less, but I can take more ground or be on 5 different operational theaters at the same time. Heavy cruisers are adding some firepower. Uh, Sink it, sink it, sink it. No. Yeah, they will never catch this destroyer. But since this is a light cruiser, it has a much more. They are not as armored. They can't have the armor. So, so for me, it's much more easier to get damage in and hurt the crew. Oh, we're hurting them with our 4-pounders as well, or 4-inch guns. There we go. The hull is breached! How dare you scratch the paint of my battle destroyer! I can't see what kind of. It's probably a Mark II. There we go. A quite fast battle. unfortunately. Nope, nope. There we go, we captured Morocco. Now we're going for Algeria. America's taking control of Haiti. We are commissioning now, right? Yes. Then in 5 months, all of these destroyers going to get combat. New cruiser, and that will be a light cruiser of 12,000 tons, which will by now only really be more features like the anti-torpedo or armor, because but now it has come to the point where I don't really need, or I have excess weight on my ships. Come on, Germany. Mm, nope, nope. Okay, so America is taking care of South America. We have a couple of submarines. Where are those ships? Where are they? Hamburg. Okay, let's send them out in groups of two to the Caribbean. We will start with having them there. I don't want everybody to accidentally go to the same place, because even if I place 2 ships there, 2 ships there, they might all go to the Caribbean. I don't want that. So we just send out two at a time, and have them available. Okay, 3 destroyers versus a light cruiser. We can hope that the superior technology of our ships will win the day. All these torpedoes should get a hit, or one of them. He's going straight in there. A beautiful hit. Yes, torpedoes are very powerful if you get a hit. So they're not suffering from anti-flooding flooding anymore. Hmm. That sure took a while to get that hit in. Um, there we go, flooding again. Oh, it hit my torpedo, my destroyer. Torpedo hit my destroyer, you bastards! I shall have you court-martialed for this. Yeah, of course. There we go, that's a good... Now they're massively suffering. Excellent. One ship. Here we got one of their battleships. 22, almost 23 ton. Then some heavy cruisers, which is, yeah, more modern. A little bit better in terms of light cruiser. And then at 1000 destroyer. This is nothing compared to the Dreadnoughts. Well, for battle! And small and ahead. Yep, let's go. I probably get the Dreadnought 4 soon. And I don't need the 14-inch gun ship that I made. I can keep it as a reserve in case they have something amazing, but I don't think they have. There we go. That's just... Oof. Those poor ships. got in a torpedo hit there. That was a devastating hit on this ship. See here. Haha. Yes. They will probably hit me with their torpedo. We failed to detect it. Oh. Well, I hope it doesn't extend to the dreadnoughts. Okay. Let's see. Well, my dreadnought did detect it. Yeah, protectorate. In terms of tonnage, it was a bit heavier, a bit better. But in terms of weaponry, it was just plain awful. Lots of dual small caliber guns, which is good, versus light cruisers or destroyers. But oh, and it's the Mark IIIs as well. Well, they have modern weapons. Good for them. But it didn't seem to help them though. Well, help them there, but still, my destroyers are sturdy. Okay, they did. No, they sunk one of my destroyers, you bastards! You're not supposed to do that. Oh, that's gonna hit. You can see that it does still damage me quite well. All these destroyers. It's just that it sinks now before they can. But that was good for the enemy though. Sank one of my destroyers. Unfortunate for them, they kill one of my destroyers. I built 20 more. There's something bloody pressed. The reason most of the British doctrine was, after all, bigger gun caliber, less armor for better speed. Then they tended also to have the ammunition lying in order to carry, even if you got a single hit somewhere irrelevant. If there were a shell there that might go off, and that would just go a chain reaction. So yeah. German doctrine was more armor and a smaller caliber. Maybe not not a super small, not 5 caliber, but a 10 caliber instead of a 12, I think. And yeah. Now let's send out these other two light cruisers to somewhere where we can commit against the French. They are harassing my, let's see, West Indian Ocean. We need 2 ships there. It's time to send out the operational. Let's see what we can do here. Port guns. And how are we advancing towards Algiers? That's going well. And this is also going relatively okay. But in terms of tonnage, we should go into Spain. That's where the big prize is. Here we got those three destroyers. We should send them to this part. Finance, building. Up. We have 37.8 in unrest apparently. Don't know why. We are building up a glorious empire for the Kaiser, sir. Are you unrest because we are at war? Ah, cruiser. Let's Chad of Chad. These two, send them. Just send them just outside East French colony to engage them. The 2 months, 5 months, red, good, torpedo boilers, okay. The Americans are at war with the Russians. And let's see in terms of politics, are we at beginning to get war with more nations? Okay, it's just the French for now. Do we have a battle fleet? No, we have the destroyers there. We have lots of destroyers, two battleships. Well, we can move these troops to where these battleships are. That's how we're supposed to use the destroyers. We realized just recently, after several hundred years of fighting, smoke composition, it allows the ships to hide better. But that's not a mastered here. It was a 20th century battle tactic. Evolve as the ships become faster, more powerful. That's nothing. That is nothing good, sir. Nothing at all. Let's keep going here, sir. To the Empire. I think we got a lot of ground, but we can do better. Uh, the Germans seems to be rather greedy here in the French colonies. We are like really going for it everywhere, taking control of the African continent. We have nothing there yet. There we have submarines. Okay, let's proceed just in case. I don't think we can actually control the submarine in an actual engagement, but we could place submarines here maybe once we've taken the provinces here. We can maybe build submarines here in Africa, keep them in the Central Atlantic. We can build more advanced destroyers. Destroyers right there. Now we're probably building them in 1 month, and then in 4 months we have the heavy cruisers done. I want to face several friendships at once. Why do we care? It's just a heavy cruiser. Man, look here. Some of our light cruisers. And this is my secondary. Okay, my Aegir class. That was a long time they were fighting. My greatest joy. Let's just send everybody here on their own. Let them have them compete about who will get the first. Making sure that they're all doing their part. We might actually struggle to get to the enemy. They're not especially fast. No, I don't think they can keep up. So this entire fleet, I can might as well scrap it. A long time I saw the gear class. No, wait, we are catching up now. It was 30 before, now it's 10. So slowly but surely. And we'll try to sync it so it's done with, so I don't have to do lots of chasing missions. That just annoys me really. I want the ships to not, so I can understand that they want to survive, um, but in terms of fun, this is not really. Uh, you don't. You want them to start to fight you, to try to fight you, as you would try to inflict as much damage as possible. Okay, fine. Available. Be there. France lost it. Okay. Okay, sure. Take Portugal. If you want to take Portugal, then go ahead. And this was light cruisers. Let's send them port here in Brest. No. here so that we are inside Brest. Then we can get all of these ships there. Now we can. No, they are. Yeah, that's right. They're commissioning right now. $44, $39, $43. They're gradually taking all the French ports. Important though to check out if we can get something out of it that is available. Some even more reconnaissance, that's good. See what this whole construction do. We get a newer destroyer. I can probably snatch several colonies from France. And I wonder what I will take from Austria. If there's a war coming in from with them, which it should. I just got better out of them. Fight it. Like I don't control like what the French does. All I can say is, do I want to have a peace with the French or not? And then based upon that decision, the uh, the German government will then decide if they want peace or continue the war. Call it 15 minus 15 in ships class. That should validate then a new ship design. Do we have ships in Brest now? Not yet. We're on our way. We are leaving this area. Will be, let's see what this will bring. Some more naval communication. That is the one I wanted. That's my reconnaissance. This was the one hiding the ships better, which is really good. If we would need that one in the future, we have it available. Let's build ourselves some more ships. And we have lots of ships here in Kiel. We are moving them. We move them this turn. We'll wait one more turn. What we will do, we will build more of these Hamburg design. About 15 more of them. We should handle it in terms of dockyard. We are. Now in the fleet are 12 months contract, but it's fine. Go to Hamburg with these ships. They're quite expensive, but we can afford it. And they're far superior, so why wouldn't I build them? Oh, this is a big fleet of the enemy. And this is what we want. There have two battleships here. The flaw of the battleships is that they don't have any casemates or secondary guns. Then we have lots of heavy cruisers here, or some of them. Most of them a bit more modern, and some of older. Some, well, no, mostly like old light cruisers. And then some obsolete destroyers and some torpedo boats. But I like that the enemy has many ships together at once in one point. So I can sink them all in one battle instead of like one ship at a time ridiculously, you know? France won't really recover from this battle. They're losing colonies, they're losing finances. Oh, let's go. And this we can. No, we don't want it together. Go there. Yep, and they're already knowing that they should screen the battleships, so that's good for me. Would be hilarious if they like all of those ships from the enemy. All they really want to do is to run away. Let's send the destroyers on their own. These are older destroyers, I see. Interesting. Yep, they are the older destroyers. But the battleships are like almost unscratched. With our... That should hit something. Even if it isn't the ship we aimed at, it will still hit something. And all of a sudden we're in the middle of a storm. I want these destroyers sunk, so I don't have to pay for them. Fire! Sink the torpedo boat. There we go. One less torpedo boat. Fire! 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 Oh, they hit me with a torpedo. Bastards! Well, the less ships they get, the less torpedoes, eh? Ah, these ships are running away. Because they are damaged, so they want to preserve the ships. Fire! 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 I wanna go higher! Shoot them! end the battle here. Or just keep playing. We will keep playing here. I want to destroy as many ships as possible. And not just take out torpedo boats. We hit them, but they got the ricochet. It's good that now the storm has passed, so now things are more visible. Fire! 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 Now the battleships are trying to support the destroyers. And I'm saying, kill them all! Yep, it will hit this destroyer, for sure. Oh. So I might lose one battleship. I mean, destroyer. But that's okay by me. There we go, come on. Think it! Think it! They're really aiming for getting a lot of like we don't know why we're so focused on destroying. Like my battleships should focus on killing off the battleships of the enemy. Obviously, the big guns can deal with these smaller ships faster and thus help the destroyers. Oh, we got a torpedo hit way up there. That's just good. Seem to be hitting them. Yeah, that's good. We're just spraying some damage a little bit of everywhere. Do-do-do-do. Oh, flash fire, that's good for them. Yep, this destroyer will sink now. Come on, we can do it. We don't, if we don't ignore the damage taken. We just keep going and keep fighting here. And just ignore damage to ourselves. If we ignore that, sir, just hammer away at the enemy. Fire, fire, fire. Ew. We had better destroyers in our ports anyway. And if I lose a battleship, then I will just make the newer design. Oof. Ho ho ho. Oh no! No! Well, we got one of them. I wonder how far these torpedoes will, you know, maybe they go all the way to these ships. Don't think so. We never know. Don't know why this ship is going so far. Oh, abreast. Well, go ahead, sir, and get yourselves sorted. The enemy was to the east, and that is this way. So go there, please. Turn around. And let's see what happens here. Part of what must have happened is that, you know, the torpedo scared the dreadnoughts and that made them scatter. That is what happened. I want them though to gather up again. East, over there. You can see the smoke right there. Let's go over there, sir. The battleships are completing, thinking of how are we to link up now, sir? The distance are so far apart. The French seems to keep their distance. Fine. We will take this so-called defeat, eh? This defeat. See? 2,400. 9. Yeah, maybe. See. Yeah, it was probably a defeat, you know, tactically. But victory in tonnage should come to me. They got a little bit more out of it than what I did. Sorry, you're supposed to panic now, sir. Why would, pardon me, sir. Okay, these men are commissioning. Oh, we are in Bremen now, sir, or no, we are on our way to Bremen. Yes, we are on our way to Brest, I mean. Now, the engines comes in 7 months, and a turbo electric engine, which is even better than what we had before. The more sloped armor will reduce the weight, even more range fire. Okay. The submarines, we can get better submarines there, and here it is. the naval blockade, which is even more reconnaissance and more power projection. So when we blockade like we do here, then it's just better for us. See here, we can move. We can get 4 more destroyers, newer kind right there. And the commissioning is right in 1 month, right? So it's okay. Yeah, or yeah, next turn. I am not really scared of the enemy. I'm only scared about what we will miss. Oh, that was quite a lot. Quite a lot of missions there, sir. Interesting. Okay, so our fancy destroyers will face a battleship. Okay, that's just great. We'll get sunk, but it's less money we have to pay for. So it's a win-win. Question is, how fast will they sink us? Are these the newer ones or are they older ones? Looks to be the older versions. They don't have the tonnage of the newer ones. Yeah, we'll just sink it and kill. Let them. Like my ships are at least approaching the enemy. We are not that scared, are we? It's the torpedoes, I will guess, that makes it superior. Courage. Now we can spot their battleships as well. Yes, this is the battleship, yep. Quite beautiful. If we get a damage in on their light cruisers, we're perfectly fine with that. Just random shelling all over the place. Then our own torpedoes should... Yep, there they go. Maybe. I don't think so. Oh, maybe. Oh, missed. Yeah, just keep peppering the enemy. We'll get a hit eventually. There we go, see? Now this battleship is suffering that it doesn't have casemate. But it also... But once it actually gets a hit, it will still do damage to me. Just I was going to say, oh yeah, maybe that's a disadvantage of it. It could have sunk my destroyer much faster. It got a lucky hit there. But the only having main guns here means less vibrations also on the battleship. So that can make it more accurate. I'm surprised this destroyer isn't dead yet. But it will be now. And here we got a torpedo off. Haha. Ah, didn't help. Fire the torpedo. Come on, fire the guns. Ooh. Yeah, my poor destroyers getting wrecked. But again, they were pretty obsolete by this point. No, don't you try to survive. It is an honor to die for the Kaiser. Come on, just pepper the enemy. Yep, keep a steady course and just keep peppering. That one should be a hit. Okay, now we launch some more torpedoes. But I think I will be dead in the next volley. Or this torpedo will sink me. It looks like it's... Yes! Ha! Dud torpedo. You, sir. There we go. Oh. No! And now I just throw out my PC through the window on the 8th floor. Now we're coming to the fight we actually want. Let's see. Yeah, they're just destroyers, mainly their heavy cruisers now. They will feel like they have me. Because I only have 2 ships, they have so many ships, and some of them, the heavy cruisers, are relatively modern. Relatively speaking, compared to very old designs. Let's see, the north, go here. Let's just meet them head on. Fire! Load! Full speed ahead, sir! We don't care about damage to the ships. As long as they doesn't sink in the process. Fire! Boom. That's probably destroyers. Now we will turn this way. Now their destroyers will drop their torpedo, but then they will die. Mine! Boom! Dot torpedo. And dot torpedo, dot, 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 dot. Phew! Lucky me. So there we got all of their, yeah, there we got all of their destroyers. So that's their torpedo run done. There we go. We aren't peppering them more. There we go, even more flooding. Now I think we're shooting with the 4-pounder guns as well, yes. The enemy is suffering a little bit of everywhere. Now we're taking out the revenge on the French. Pareux, réfugiés, serveurs, Gambetta, Bordurante, Foudroyante und Mazena. Flash fire, excellent. Boom. This one has nothing to defend itself with. There we go. All of their ships destroyed. That must have been all of their light heavy cruisers. Africa. Oh. Okay, fine. Preußen is... yeah, I know it's heavily damaged, but it's still formidable. Unless, of course, there's some mines going on. That's... I know it's a heavily damaged ship, but my god, we shall fire upon them! Hurry up and sink them. Do-do, do-do. Wonder what kind of ship this is. Is this the heavy cruiser or is it a battleship? Could be the battleship. Or is it this one? Nah, this is a heavy cruiser, it's too small. So this is the battleship. This is the battleship and this is the heavy cruiser. Fire! 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 Now our 4-pounders are shooting away. We have superior firepower when it comes to short range. But I'm wondering if the 8-pounder guns aren't better, because they can shoot through the heavy cruisers. Range compared to veterans. Ah, the enemy can't even hit me. Even more flooding. They got one hit here apparently. They got torpedoes that will hit me, I think. Yep, yep, it will hit me. Oh. Oh. Fortunately, it missed. The swine missed. There goes that destroyer. Now it's only that heavy cruisers left. That one will die, no problem. 13-inch calibers are pretty formidable, and then they only have a 6-pounder and lots of torpedoes. So they thought they had me. Sorry to disappoint you, sir. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay, let's see what. Now it's a convoy mission. There we go. Uganda's been conquered by the German Empire. Uganda has been conquered. Okay. Is this our newer cruisers or older cruisers? Okay. First of all, let's scrap the Agir class that we have in Brest. Everything that we see in Brest must be destroyed. Scrap, 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 scrap. By the way, one. Yep. Scrap, 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 scrap. They are in Brest, and they are pretty formidable ships still. No, they can't spot the enemy. That's the problem with them. So we're gonna fight the enemy. With we shall be unwavering. Let's send 2 of our heavy cruisers right there. They shall be accompanied with lots of destroyers. 4 of them. That shall be long run, so perfectly fine. 10 months less flaws. Maybe a new destroyer here. Perfect, I would hope so. And then we will get a heavier cruiser thing. Some more, a different engine than before. Let's go and fight it. Another big French fleet here, lots of torpedo boats. These are somewhat newer destroyers. And of course, we have our big battleships. Can sink everything on their own, essentially. They just need protection versus mines. We have the destroyers as a screen toward the ahead, and yep. These ships will just keep their distance and shoot. Like, we don't know if these shells will hit a random ship far away. If it was followed by another ship, it can still hit them, even if it's not the ship they were aiming for. Maybe we'll sink a torpedo boat now, eh? Almost. That should have hit something. Ooh. Just try to keep a distance and kill the torpedo boats. One less ship, one less destroyer. Der Kommandant Rivere. Lavé, pistolet, ronde. Waldeck Roseau och Magna Nime. Magnanime. And we have yeah, B2, yeah, all of these, and I don't know I don't know V30 some sort of code. Besseringen and Westphalsen, Westfalen. So the destroyers were not, maybe not considered worthy of having a name, or why bother with a name on them? Just give them a designated number and then just be done with it. Did they get a hit? Yes, they apparently hit this B50. Is that why my battleships are trying to support the destroyers? These are so cheap torpedo boats, like it's insane how cheap they are. Here, the battleship should focus here because of the density of these two ships. They will hit something. But oh well. We hit something of them at least. No. Okay, that was good. There we go. Good fire. A dud torpedo. Well, that was good, eh? I'm hoping that these battleships are fine. I think they are. Like that, I don't. That it would be impressive torpedo range if they would hit me. But you never know. Yeah, I might get some bonuses. But I don't think so. Like this is normal difficulty. So like, and any difficulty is just the finances that are difficult. I mean, different. Yes, you may be happy with that, but I'm not happy with that. I want more. Come on, shoot. This one actually has casemates on it. It is almost a dreadnought. Maybe it's a dreadnought 1. We're baiting all their destroyers and to unleash their torpedoes, and then they can get sunk after that. It's much cost effective to just have a torpedo, like our own destroyers go in front of their destroyers and then tempt the enemy to unleash their torpedoes. We are hitting them far more often than they hit us. It's like we only been hit 8 times. Shoot! Come on, fire, fire, fire. Are you saying, sir, you will destroy one of my torpedo boats? I mean destroyers? Yes, sir, you will. That was quite good for them. I am shooting at something, but what? I don't know. Am I keeping my distance so I'm just losing my destroyers? You should know, sir, it's not good to lose your destroyers. Fire, fire, fire! Come on, fire! Yeah, I will lose these destroyers. Or maybe I will lose one more destroyer, I think. But okay, now the destroyers have a good chance of surviving. The battleship was their main antagonist. Fire! Yeah, we don't know what we sank, but we sank something. It was likely a heavy light cruiser, eh? Yeah, it looks like it. Are the enemy running away now, huh? Don't think so. They should, but they won't. We can see tell by the speed. If it's 10 speed, then they're running away from me. If it's 5 or goes down to 3, then they're much closer. But it looks like we can keep up to them and hit them now. Hit them hard and they will run. This was a torpedo boat, so yeah, that one less. That. There we go. Here they come with even more torpedo boats. There we go, and there we go. What do they have more? Uh, 3 more ships. Oh, let's leave them be. Oh, there are several more light cruisers available to them. Well, they lost all destroyers, their battleship. That's the most important thing. Oh, France now, and then I can scrap everything and just start over in terms of ship. Here we have another ship and some light cruisers here. Yeah, we have a pretty good fleet here. Good balance. You'll leave the destroyers do their part, do what they want. Destroyers will just screen the dreadnought. I think they will stick together, the battleships and the heavy cruisers anyway. These, this is one of the newer heavy cruisers and then one of the older heavy cruisers. The older heavy cruiser is damaged. Almost in range. think it must be a Dreadnought 1, right? In terms of tonnage, seems like it. This one is not doing anything, but this one has an 11-pounder gun, which it does a little bit, so it contributes a slight firepower. There's a fire. Some more flooding. Oh, we got a torpedo hit. That's great. Come on, sink their Dreadnought. I think it's a Dreadnought. Quite heavy armor on that one. I don't know what. 54% armor, so it was a more modern battleship. So we got that one. All placed forward. Just on naval treaties while achieving a high speed of 30 knots and high armor protection. Wow, the British suffered a lot on okay. No, I'm not gonna give you anything in terms of newer ships. Aha, Liberia's, yes, sure. you give me a mission for it, I will do it. But if you don't give me a chance, I won't. Yeah, I want to go to West Indian Ocean as well with two these. Then I want to have some destroyers also there. Or then I want some of these. No, wait, not now. What? Not now. Like I need to be careful. Let's see here. The hull strengthening is going up. The hull construction is also going up here. Destroyer. Are we getting a new destroyer here? Nope. Not yet. Isn't known. The finances are going up very slowly. 371, 33, 81. We are greedy here. Just taking everything that we can. So yeah, this video will definitely be called Focus Africa. Taking French colonies, because that's exactly what we're doing. Got that better out of him. Yes. Yes, sure. Okay, what's this? Conquest. Okay, I need 28,000 tonnage. Okay, that's quite a lot for two. We can take this. That's more than enough. Take these islands here. This move. Take it there. Go, 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 go. That's more than enough. Now we can take the other heavy, right? Turn, or we take them. And we can take them here. We have two of them available. And now we can check out. We want to see what the hull strengthening does. I think it is the Dreadnought 4. Now we got the battle cruiser 4 as well. That will be even more advanced before, and then the destroyer is also gonna get its upgrade. So they will move forces. Interesting. Right again. Now they only have like one couple of light cruisers. Battle line. These are very damaged destroyers. First hit. Load the cannons and shoot again. There we go. That wasn't so bloody hard, was it? Fire! Shoot with the 4-inch guns. 3, 2, 1, fire! Keep them off torpedo range, sir, and we shall be fine. Destroyers, see if you can bait them. This is good for us when we can see all of their ships at once. Just makes it a very target-rich environment. And I will have to, or maybe if we can see what kind of, I definitely will not auto-resolve any battle because it's not worth it. I can get a heavy destroyer or dreadnought free badly damaged by a torpedo boat, even though the cannon, the ship has massive and would have sunk that torpedo boat before torpedoes would have hit it. So I will just send everything to everybody to do their own thing, and we will be fine. The destroyers will catch up to it. They will spot the light cruisers. We're closing in, sir. We're 5 in cruisers, but we're still struggling to find them. There we go. Finally. An enemy tries to get away, obviously. Oh, fire, fire, fire! There we go, a flooding. That will be a hit. Ah, dad. Ah. Like they have some Mark III cannons. Most of them are Mark IIs, so a dot torpedo. A dot torpedo, sir. Well, the quality of the torpedoes are something we maybe those companies that have made the torpedoes are like in agreement with each other. Come on, sink the bloody ships now. Okay, they got a penetration right there. That's good of them. It is the Mark IIIs that makes it hard for me to. That's probably it though. So it's just good that I upgrade back to the 5 pounders, or because I maybe have misinterpreted the 5-inch guns, and still think it's a good weapon to have the Mark 5. But ideally with more, like you make it bigger, like a 5.9er, so you can get this extra range. Yeah, this one may go down. If it doesn't go down, then it would be slowly sinking. So I think it will die. Hmm. Here comes torpedoes, and since we can't move, it is going to hit, unless it's a dud. Ah, we survived. Think it. Think it. This one's not firing. These are firing, and these are firing, and these are firing. Ah, Shaban. Okay, it's not the newest battleship. Okay, that explains stuff. Not bad. So. Do we have the tonnage? We are on our way. Oh, rest. Okay. Well, scrap it. We're building even more light. What we need. We have a couple more destroyers in field. And these men have reached their position. Advance here is almost complete. Then we have taken this Ivory Coast port from the French, which is important. It is a 43-ton port after all, so why not take it and seize it? 50 and 97 to Algeria. That would have taken these smaller ports. We are slowly strangling the French economy by all taking all of the. Then it's up to us to defend Africa afterwards. Uh, House destroyer, heavy right or no? It's a battle cruiser 2. No, battle cruiser 4. Okay, we can continue actually. Let's see here. No, no, I will end the video here. It's been quite long. Bye.